What's up, y'all? It's popping in today about to react to this vid by Lovely TTV. It's titled Joe Budden Says the Girl Rap Wave is Over after Cardi B drops her new video. What? That's a wild statement to make. So, people are no longer interested in female rap as a whole? Is that what you're saying? I mean, I am losing interest, but I'm staying strong because there are clearly some talented female lyricists out there, okay? So to say that the whole girl rap wave is over is just kind of wild to say. Like, what? But I do feel like we are being supplied with, you know, the sexy reds and the city girls and the sweeties, you know, so we're being supplied with a lot of boring rappers, but we have some good ones as well, a couple. Anyway, let's hear what he has to say. Let's watch.
Hey Tea Sippers, happy Monday. So I want to come on here and talk about, well, not really a lot of drama, but just some opinions that are going viral concerning Cardi B's new video. Unless you've been living under a rock, Cardi B dropped her latest single this past Friday, March 1st. And the single is called Like What? And I like it. I do. I thought that the visuals were definitely eating, the outfits, the hair. That's one thing Cardi does when it comes to her music videos, is that, you know, they definitely give you something visually. But a lot of people are kind of mixed on the song. Some people really like it. They feel like Cardi was definitely popping her shit. Other people feel like, you know, it was a miss for them. But I personally, I liked it.
I already gave my opinion on Patreon. Go check it out.
Because she did use that Missy Elliott beat, Is That Your Bitch? And that was the jam back in the day. So anybody bringing that Missy Elliott nostalgia is definitely going to be a hit for me.
Bitch.
But like I said, a lot of people are mixed. A lot of people feel like, okay, it was okay, or they like the visuals, but they don't really necessarily like the song. Yeah. And so Joe Budden decided to give his opinion, as he should. You know, that's what we do here. We're commentators. And so he basically said that he feels like the girl rap wave era is officially over. So he was not feeling the single. He basically said that a lot of times, he said that a lot of the labels are tired. These girls are not really bringing it to the table. They're spending a lot more on these girls as far as budgets and trying to get brand deals and fly them here and there and getting them, you know, their bodies done. And they're not really seeing a return on their investment.
Because y'all focus on the wrong shit.
He believes that Cardi B is scared to drop an album because, as we can all see, it's been over 6 years since she dropped her main album, Invasion of Privacy. So I want you guys to go ahead and listen to what Joe Budden had to say about the situation. Check this out, and I'm going to come back with the rest of my commentary.
Y'all ain't going to want to hear it from me, but the girl rapper wave is over.
Damn.
Come on. Just telling you what it is. I'm normally a few months ahead with this stuff. Sometimes a few years ahead with this stuff.
When you say over,
why do you say that?
Nigga, you just said it was
the girl rapper wave is finito.
How you just change? You just said a couple of weeks ago that it was lit.
So Cardi represents.
No, I said the cream rises to the top. So Lotto shall remain.
Sure.
Flo Milli shall remain.
Got it.
Rhapsody will always be there, but she wasn't really a part of it. But all of that, go find a girl, send her to Columbia, get it done, put her in the studio with fucking Mike Will or any one of them niggas. All of that, planting the girl in the scene, getting the record, and it taking off, that wave is over. I think labels are looking at it like very few of y'all are selling records. It's too much work to get your coin back. We got to go do brand deals all over the world with y'all. Y'all are expensive. Some of y'all are annoying. And none of these records are working. None of these records are working. But, and let me get to Cardi B. Cardi B is afraid. And I'm tired of just nobody saying it.
Why are you talking so
Cardi B is scared to come out.
Spit it out, nigga.
It don't take this long to come out. They recently just found every year where she plugged that she was coming, dating back to 2019. It's like 6 different slides in different years.
Oh, she lied to us before?
I have something coming. Even this freestyle was previewed a year ago.
Oh, so I didn't know that.
Yeah, she was on live somewhere and played this shit. This ain't new off the stove.
Oh, so that wasn't
Offset the other day in the story.
Yeah.
I wish my baby would just drop.
I thought
What are you afraid of?
He didn't say that.
Right? And I'm just thinking about how Cardi B has reacted to tweets that she dislikes, just any comment that she disliked, I think that she's afraid to put a project out. Because the wave of, if you put a project out and it don't do what it's supposed to do, you're donezo. Rates go down. Prices go down.
And not just that, she got a high bar to keep up with her last project. So now you got added pressure. You got a wave that's saturated right now with women rappers who are killing shit. And you got an arguable classic album to follow up. So it's double the pressure for her.
The problem I have with what Joe was saying, because he extends a lot of the R&B acts grace, or come out in 6 years, and even Kendrick, I heard him say, give grace to as far as, we're waiting for the project 6 years, 5 years.
They aren't that.
But she ain't no
Kendrick is the exception, not the rule.
Got it.
R&B rules are also not rap rules.
Got it.
I'm saying as far as the labels going to get Meg, Cardi, Nicki really don't count because she's such a staple. But even that with Cardi, right? Like a little birdie had told me, fuck, I'm going to just spill it, that whenever Nicki was trying to drop, or whenever Cardi was trying to drop, Nicki was trying to drop. And that's why Nicki kept changing dates. Don't quote me on nothing. But Nicki changed that date like 5 times trying to match up with whenever Cardi was dropping. And that was supposed to be the big, if we just as consumers looking at it, that was supposed to be the 50 Kanye.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that, I feel like, would have helped Cardi. Nicki, I think, was going to sell whatever she was going to sell regardless. But Cardi, I think, would have gotten a big boost and just catapult from that marketing. It didn't happen, and then Nicki dropped. I ain't spoke to nobody up there in Atlantic, but I think Cardi backed out of that. I think she ran from that. And now we about to be in March, spring, summer, year 6.
It got to be something this year. This summer.
This year,
It has to be.
6.
Album
Yeah.
by the summer.
It has to be.
All right, so you guys just saw what Joe Budden had to say. And, again, Joe is definitely entitled to his opinion, but it's kind of weird because at one point he seemed to be a big Cardi B fan, and now it's like he's kind of switched up.
Because
but, again, to each his own. I'm not going to say that I disagree with Joe. I do feel like it's been a long time, and it even took me a while to realize that she hasn't had a full album out in a while. 6 years is a long time. I really feel like she should have dropped an album when she dropped that song Up. I think Up was such a good single, and it was just her, because y'all know I'm over these features. It was just her on the track. Up did really well. I think at that point she should have dropped her album, but I also understand that she was going through a lot, dealing with pregnancies, breakups, makeups, and everything else. And let's not forget, she has in between that and dropping a lot of really good singles that have popped, like WAP and things like that. So she's had a lot of songs over the years, in those 6 years, a lot of singles with featured artists that have done good for her. But I think at this point, people want a full album. And she is working on an album. I don't know when she's going to release it, but I know she is working on an album. But I feel like at the end of the day, I don't think Joe is saying anything wrong. I do feel like the female rap wave is dying out. Like, people are tired of the regurgitated formula. Of course, Nicki will always have a space because she's been in the game so long. He said people like Rhapsody, she's been in the game a long time. But I think a lot of people are tired of like just the repackaged version of Cardi B, the repackaged version of Nicki Minaj. As soon as the new girls come out, they're running to get their bodies done. They're rapping about the same thing. Everybody's coochie is so wet. Their sex is so good. Like, we need new material. Exactly. And I think that's what it is. And it's not just even the female rappers, even with the men. Like, we're tired of hearing about, drilling and killing other black men. And, my chain and my jewelry. We need new material. We need a new vibe in hip-hop. Hip-hop is definitely...
Or even if it's the same material, give me an interesting beat and a catchy hook and I can fuck with it. But you giving me this mediocre ass production on top of you recycling the same subject matter, that's when I'm bored. But at least liven the production up and come with a few witty bars here and there, then I'm happy, okay? I'm fine with basic rap to a certain extent, but these women just have been boring. So yes, I agree with them for sure. I agree with Joe. I thought he was saying, like, in general, people are just over listening to women rap. I thought that's what, he was saying. But after further context, he basically is saying the same shit I've been saying forever. And yeah, people have always talked about how Cardi is scared to drop. But at the end of the music video she just dropped, it says this is the beginning. So she is implying that she's dropping. But apparently she has pump faked before. I didn't know that. I didn't know that she has, basically alluded to dropping years prior and then it never happened. I didn't know that. So I hope that's not what's taking place this time, but we shall see. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me know what other videos you want to watch and I'll see y'all the next time. Bye.